Today, Ma'am Digoma, um, we chosen to focus our report on the topic of utilize appropriate kitchen tools and environment. And we also decided to choose teacher-centered approach um, because provides clear structure for the learning environment. And with a teacher, guiding students through the material and providing direction and support as needed. Okay, class. So, I am teacher Shaira. Class, my co-student teachers will be discuss the appliances and tools, the kitchen tools, and the equipments, and also the cleaning materials used for kitchen. It refers to the larger items in type kitchen that handle the bulk of the preparation. Kitchen equipment refers to the tools, appliances, and utensils used in the preparation, cooking, and serving of a food in the kitchen. This equipment can include a wide range of items like ovens, microwaves, refrigerators, dishwashers, blenders, and knives, cutting boards, and also various other cooking, baking tools.
Good afternoon, student. Good afternoon, everyone. So, I am Barong Eugene M, and I will be reporting the kitchen equipment. So, the first we have a microwave. So, when we say microwave, is an appliances that use microwave radiation to heat or cook. I mean, to heat, cook, or defrost food. So when we say microwave, it's so very common in our generation today, because this is the easiest way if we want to cook food. And this is the examples of microwave. This two. Next is we have a refrigerator. When we say refrigerator, a cooling appliances used to store perishable food and drinks at low temperature. So when we say refrigerator, student, it is a if we want, for example, we want to drink a cold water, we put that on a refrigerator for cooling it. And also like meat, we also need to put that in a refrigerator also. Next is we have food processor, an electric kitchen. So food processor is an electric kitchen appliances used for chopping, slicing, shredding, and curing food. So it is processor. It is an electric kitchen appliances for it is used to chop, slicing, and also like we have to slice foods and meat. We need to chop it. So the last one is we have a stove. So a stove is a cooking appliances that contains one or more cooking surfaces or burners, and it's used for cooking or heating food. So when we say stove, it is common because we all some of us are using the stove when we cook, when we boiled water, and etc. That's the use of the stove. And that's all my that's all the equipment and kitchen.
The equipment in a kitchen can vary depending on the type of cooking that is being done. For an example, class, a professional kitchen in a restaurant will likely have more specialized and industrial grade equipment, while a home kitchen may have more basic tools for everyday cooking.
Good day, class. Before I start my discussion, I just want to introduce myself first. So, I am your teacher and TL7. So, I am teacher Angeline Manayon. So, I'm here to discuss about the kitchen measuring tools. So, since teacher Barong already done discussed you about the kitchen equipment. So I'm here to discuss you about a kitchen measuring tools. And before I start, anyone can know or anyone have an idea what is it and why it is important in the kitchen. Um, I know class, some of you don't know what these things, and some of you don't have these things in our perspective kitchen. So I'm here to guide you all to to give you an learning or insights about this topic today. First is a dry measuring cups. Dry measuring cup glass is used to measure dry ingredients like rice, flour, and sugar. And there is a standard size. The standard size is 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, and 1 cup. So this utensils glass is primarily used to measure dry and bulk ingredients such as I mentioned, rice, sugar, flour, or anything ingredients that is dry. And always remember, class, that there are two types of measuring cups. First is metal, or what we call stainless steel, and the second is plastic. It is made from plastic. Second is liquid measuring cups. Used to measure liquid ingredients such as water, milk, and oil. So, liquid measuring cups, kanang class, comes in all sizes and materials and forms. So, plus the traditional liquid measuring cups has size 1/3 and 1/4, or marked as well as ml or ounces. It's the same as the dry measuring cups, but the differences between the two is dry measuring cups is only used to measure dry ingredients, and the liquid ingredients is only used to measure wet ingredients such as milk or water or any kinds of ingredients that is wet. And the third class is measuring spoon, used to measure small amount of ingredients, both dry and liquid. So there are two types of measuring spoons, which is first is teaspoon, or what we call in short TSP, and second is tablespoon, in short what we call TDSP. And I have here an example of teaspoon glass. There are three sizes, which is 1 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, and 1/4 teaspoon. So there are three sizes. And always remember, class, that there are two kinds of teaspoons or measuring spoons. Like this, this is stainless steel, and there are one plastic, made from plastic. So always remember that. Tablespoon, class, we can use it to measure salt or sugar in a small amount, and also in baking we can use it to measure baking soda, vanilla extra, cream of tartar, and also other ingredients that we can scoop in a small amount. The fourth, the last but not the least, weighing scale. A kitchen device used to measure weight of an ingredients or other food such as meat, poultry, or vegetables. So this things, class, the weighing scale, it has a very big differences between the three I mentioned earlier: the measuring cups, measuring spoon, and liquid measuring cups. It has very big differences because, class, weighing scale is used to measure big amount, quantity of ingredients, while the three I mentioned is used to measure small amount of ingredients. The weighing scale class is very popular, especially in the wet market. So, as we can see, there's a lot of vendors that using the instruments to know the weight of the certain thing like vegetables, poultry, and meat. Did you know, class, that kitchen measuring tools is very important and it is very useful, especially those people who want to cook, and it helps us to correct our measurements in cooking, especially in baking. And that's all, class. Thank you for listening. I hope you are more knowledgeable now about our discussion. And let's welcome Teacher Tudlasan to her discussion and new topic. Thank you.
Good day, class. I am Miss Galileo Tudlasan. So I will discuss the basic kitchen tools and equipment and their uses. Blender is a type of sieve used in cooking for separating liquid and solid. For example, range vegetables or strain food such as pasta. Cutting board or chopping board is a durable board in which to place materials for cutting. Frying pan. Frying pan is used for frying and searing and browning foods. Ladle is a type of serving spoon that widely used for soup, stew, or other liquid solid food. Stock pot is a large pot with a side at least as tall as their diameter. Blender is a kitchen and laboratory appliances used to mix, pure, or emulsify food and other substances. I hope you have learned this day. See you and goodbye!
These kitchen tools class are very essential for a well-equipped kitchen and make it easier to prepare and cook a wide variety of dishes. They come in a range of materials, sizes, and styles to suit different cooking needs and preferences. Class, it is important to have a good collection of kitchen tools to make cooking more efficient, enjoyable, and successful.
So, good afternoon, class. I am Miss Carvalho, and in this meeting, I am going to tackle about the kitchen cleaning tools. So, it is very common for us since these cleaning tools are very relevant into our houses. Especially, these cleaning tools are used for cleaning the dirt. So that everything that I will discuss today, you should take note because later on, we will be having a short quizzes for you to brainstorm the entire topic. Okay, let us proceed. So, if you all know that cleaning tools is an object that is used for cleaning and variety of surfaces like items or places that can be used multiple times. Therefore, cleaning tools is very essential for us since it will also protect us from any forms of risk. So the first example of cleaning tools is a broom. So a broom is usually used in cleaning and sweeping the dirt. So it is very essential for us also that we all have this kind of cleaning tools because it will also help us to avoid any bacteria that is possible to transmit into our foods that we could eat. So this is an example of a broom. This one. So I know that you all have this kind of cleaning tools, which is a broom. So the next cleaning tools is a cleaning cloth. So it is usually used in cleaning the tools and equipment. Okay, for example, you're gonna use this one in order to clean your equipments like refrigerator, microwave oven, or any equipment that you are going to use. Okay, and another example is you will gonna use this one in order to remove a dust in or oily accumulations in your kitchens. So if you haven't seen any cleaning clothes before, so here's an example. Okay, this one. Okay, this is an example of a cleaning cloth. So I know that it is very common in your house to have this kind of cleaning cloth, or otherwise you can use a towel or any handkerchief that will be used as a cleaning. Okay, understand? Okay, let us proceed in the next example of a cleaning tools. So, the next example of a cleaning tools class is gloves and brushes. And the purpose of this tools class, it is used to protect us from any sharp materials. For example, knives, scissors, or any chemicals that is possible to ruin your hands, your beautiful hands. So these tools is very essential in the kitchens, since it is also help us to keep away from any bacteria that is possible to transmit into food also, because we human are very sensitive, so we are implemented to stay safe, especially the food we eat. So the example of this tools class is this. Okay, this one. So I know that these tools is very common in your houses, since it is very known for us as a protection in our hands from any danger. So, another part of a cleaning tools class is a vacuum cleaner. It is used to scoop a dirt and dust in your kitchen. And it is very essential into our house that we all have this kind of tools, for the reason that it is also help us to protect any bacteria that is spreading around into our houses. So the example of this vacuum cleaner is this. Okay, that is the use of a vacuum cleaner glass. Okay, understand? So the last example of a cleaning tools is a water faucet or a water hoses, which can carry fluids through the air or fluids environment, or which can also provide us water in washing dishes and cleaning the kitchen to look more tidy and clean. So this is an example of a water faucet or a water hoses. This one. So it is common, no, that we all have this kind of faucet in our kitchen. So that is all about our entire discussion. I hope that you learned something, because later on we will be having short quizzes so that I can test your knowledge that you had learned from my discussion. Okay, understand? Please study the whole discussion that we have today with no pressure and hesitant. Do your best, and I know that you all can do it. So, thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Okay, class. It is important to use these cleaning materials properly and according to the manufacturer's instructions to ensure their effectiveness and to avoid any damage by the surface being cleaned. Regular cleaning with these materials will help to maintain a clean and hygienic kitchen environment and reducing the risk of food contamination and promoting a healthy cooking space. That's all for today, class. Thank you for your time and cooperation. Always remember that class knowledge is power, and the lessons you learn here will stay with you for a lifetime. Keep seeking knowledge, keep challenging yourself, and never stop learning.